So I find Foxhole pretty amazing. So I recently found this game, and it has that mix of top-down Dota perspective with pretty hardcore infantry combat tactics underneath it. However, I think that hand grenades are completely overpowered, and they're so overpowered that they make other infantry tactics completely useless. Okay, so let me show you. So in this game, if you want to shoot a rifle, let me reload it. The range of an average rifle in this game is about 40 meters. I think that's about 40 meters. You see here where the white line stops. That's the effective range, about 40 meters. Or throwing a hand grenade is more than half of that. So about 60% of your rifle range is grenade throwing range. And that is a problem, because what happens is, I'm just going to show you two clips, then you can see. So hopefully in the clips you could see that the tactics players use most of the time to attack players in trenches or behind cover is they whip out a hand grenade. Then they run towards them, zigzagging, and just throw the thing. They probably get hit and have to respawn, but that grenade is most likely going to land in a trench and take out an entire squad of players. And this is so easy to do that it devaluates all the other tactical features you can have in this game. So for example, you can have pistols, hand grenades, different rifles, submachine guns, different machine guns, tripod-mounted machine guns and grenade launchers, where one player has to carry the tripod, put it, the second player puts the machine gun on it, or whatever gun it is. Then you have infantry towed guns. And all of these things are rarely used in combat, as you can see in those clips, except for tanks, because you can't kill a tank with a hand grenade most of the time. Because why put in the effort of hauling a tripod and then have a second player put the gun on it, then be a stationary target for a zombie player? All he has to do is just zigzag and throw a grenade at you from more than half a rifle range. And so what the developers should do is aggressively lower the hand grenade range, so it's almost comedically low. So it's basically, when you throw it, you're almost standing within the blast range of it. Because then it only becomes a tool that you really can use by getting really close to an enemy target, something like this, and then throw it. I think it's necessary because the weapon range of all other weapon systems is scaled down. Is scaled down too because of the top-down angle of the camera. If this would be a realistic FPS game with first-person camera, then you probably could spot another player at 200 meters in the open, but you could only but you can shoot him at 200 meters, but you could only throw a grenade at about 20-30 meters. So you have a ratio of 1 to 10 of grenade range towards rifle range. However, in this game, it's a ratio of 6 to 10. Now let's imagine if hand grenades could only be thrown at that distance. Let's imagine there's an enemy rifle squad up here from that foxhole shooting at you, and you're over here in that piece of cover. Now imagine you shoot your rifles, but you can't really hit them. So you get a machine gunner friend to deploy, and you just put a lot of fire on them so they can't refresh their aim accuracy. And then while the enemy's stalking from the fire, you have to get up to this point and throw the grenade, or use a flamethrower, or just go in with a rifle from the side and just keep shooting at them as you get close. Then you would have different infantry tactics that each have different viabilities that you could try to use. However, as the game is currently, you can just go up here, and you can throw the grenade into that trench across the street from here. So I hope this illustrates how crazy the problem is. Look at it.